Okay, this is going to be a quick video. Just wanted to give a quick update on some of the things that I've been hearing from you guys. I've loved the coffee chats that we've had so far. And so wanted to give a quick update on that. And then also wanted to run through some other housekeeping items. So that's the plan for this video. So just talking on the coffee chats that I've had, it's actually been really nice to meet you guys and understand your story, learn more about you, understand the reason why you're thinking about transitioning and stuff like that. So I just want to say, number one, thank you for scheduling meetings, and it's been really great. Just on that point, I think one thing that really stands out to me is the fact that all of you are in the same boat. So you're all trying to figure out what to transition into next. Some of you have temporary clinical research roles, for example, that you don't see yourselves being there long term. So, I've had over 20-ish coffee chats so far, and don't feel discouraged. There's a lot of people who are looking to make this transition as well, and you're definitely not alone. Okay, so that's takeaway number one. My takeaway number two is that even though everyone is looking, I'll say there isn't a lot of action. And what I mean by that is maybe there is one or two positions which you've submitted applications for, but that's about it. I think there's a lot more action that everyone can take, whether it's doing more applications, whether it's actually like reaching out, being intentional about networking either on LinkedIn or conferences and stuff like that. So that's almost my second takeaway is like you've really got to shoot your shot. This is going to be a brand new transition path. Really the way that you get into an alternative role, it's going to really take a lot of work. So you've really got to put yourself out there. I would, I'm sure I've shared this story with most of you. I actually cold emailed the partner at my firm. So, and that's how we first got connected. So I would say everyone needs to take a lot more action, networking, reaching out, putting yourself out there, because that's probably the way that you're going to get noticed. And that's just going to increase your chances to get in. Okay, and then just the last thing that I've noticed is that not everyone is tailoring their resumes for these positions. So what I would actually do is I would copy and paste whatever posting that you come across. I would throw it into ChatGPT, and I would ask ChatGPT what some of the qualities that you need to demonstrate on your resume are. I think you can even throw your resume into ChatGPT as well, and it will do a bit of like suggesting for you. So I would definitely try to tailor your resume more for these different positions. And then also I would make sure to include a cover letter. Everyone here has such an amazing story, and it's a big reason why you're even looking in the first place. So even if the posting doesn't require a cover letter, I would absolutely have one and submit it. There's usually an additional documents, a file upload, and I would just throw it in there. Because at this point, I think everyone's resume is going to be pretty competitive, and it's really the cover letter that adds some of that color to your application. And I've met most of you, and I would say that it'd be fantastic if the hiring manager understood where you were coming from, and I think it's just such a good story to tell. So I would suggest those things when you're actually submitting applications. Next, I want to talk about housekeeping, and what I'm going to slightly shift the way in which the coffee chats are done. So I'm actually going to take down the Calendly link. I've had a few reach outs, and just recognizing that because of time zone differences, I'm actually not able to make some of the I'm actually not able to meet with everyone. So I'm actually going to take down the Calendly link. I'm also seeing the meeting invites a little late, and so I'm not able to make those meetings. However, if you still want a coffee chat, or if you still want to follow up, you can send me an email at askpivotmd@gmail.com, and we can schedule something from there. Hopefully that creates a bit of flexibility for people. Okay, point number two is that I'm actually going to start a newsletter. There's just some things which I come across on my LinkedIn feed or social media network, and it's just not practical for me to make a video about, but it'd be super easy for me to share in an email because it's quick. Yeah, there's actually, I think just in terms of like sheer processing and efficiency, it'd be quicker if things were sent through email as well. So if you are interested in signing up for my newsletter, it's going to contain things like job postings, which I think are really appropriate, example conferences of what some of my consulting colleagues are going to, just to give you an idea about what to look for. And yeah, like I think other like tips and tricks. There's a lot of good like relevant content, I'll say, which is going to help you transition from medicine into whatever you plan on doing next. So sign up for my newsletter. The link will be in the description below. And yeah, I think that will just be a much easier way for me to communicate with you guys versus trying to set up my camera and trying to like edit and all that stuff. Just want to make sure that you guys are getting the information quickly and timely as it kind of comes as it comes up on my newsfeed. So yeah, just figured newsletter would be the easiest way to do that. So that's everything from my side. Maybe the last thing I'll leave you with is that I did write a book about my own personal experience. It's called Beyond the Bedside, and I kind of just walk through some of the revelations that I had when I was going through that transition and other thoughts and processes. So I definitely think it's relevant if you're thinking about making a similar move to go check it out. I think I've posted it for like $5 Canadian on Gumroad, and that's just to cover the Gumroad fee. So yeah, it's essentially free. I'm just trying to cover the cost here. So yeah, feel free to go check it out, and let me know if you want to connect. You can shoot me an email. I'll do my best to respond as soon as possible. Okay, cheers.